Hey guys, Dr. Miller here, and an ounce of prevention is worth more than a pound of the cure. I don't know who said that, but what a nice phrase that is. I sure like that in my life, and I try to give my patients as much information as they can to help live in a comfortable body. Basically, to be in your body and float through life. Not necessarily saying that you're not mindful. I want you to be mindful in this body, but I don't want you to have these pains that rattle you, that are so deep-seated that they get into every other aspect of your life. I don't want you to be sitting for 20 minutes and have low back pain. That's not great. But I'm here to help you, give you some different takes on decompression for your low back during a heavy legs day. This also translates to regular life. We have to be on our legs all day, every day. Most of us anyway. So I'm here to give you a little bit of relief. I'm not here to cure anything. We're not here to cure low back pain. Please visit your doctor. Give them a call if you're having any issues. Obviously, direct message me if you have any questions or if you have any pains that come about during the work here that's in this video. But it's my pleasure to introduce to you the low back series, the Legs Day Hangover. Have a great rest of your day.
Hey guys, Dr. Daniel Miller here at Chiropractic in Mission Hills, and today, as promised, I'm going to go over your low back decompression exercises here for you. So follow along. If you have a physio ball, that's great. Go get one if you need one though. If you're 5 feet to 5'8", 55 centimeters like this one today that I'll give you the example on is going to be big enough for you. But if you're about 6 feet, anywhere between 5'8" and 6 feet, that physio ball in the corner, that's 65 centimeters, that's probably what you want. Now we're going to start out with our hamstrings and quadriceps stretches. We just want to see how tight these things are. So an easy way to get the hamstrings is a figure 4 position. Your foot is flexed back at you. Now, take a big deep breath in, keeping your spine straight. Use your legs to breathe out. Pull yourself down towards your hamstring. You always want to switch it up. Go to the other side. I don't want you to bounce whenever you're doing some static stretching. Just ease into it. Elongate your spine and then go ahead and ease into it. Now, to get into your quadriceps, that's relatively easy. If you can, you're just going to bend your leg, lay on your side, and then you're going to go ahead and push your pelvis right here forward. Your heel is going to come back towards your butt. You're going to go ahead and push your pelvis forward. About 10 seconds per side. Always switch it up. I want you to see what tissue is tense before you get into your stretching. So like I said, hamstrings and quadriceps. I want you to get into your glutes, which is our pigeon pose. Now half pigeon, if you were in a push-up position, figure 4, and lay right down. Back leg, let it rest. You're gonna rest right over top of this hip. I am not flexible at all, but I always work on it. I stack my fists so I can then let my head and neck rest. And you wanna give it some deep belly breaths, about 20 to 30 seconds per side. Switch it up, go back into your push-up position. Come on back. Stack your fists, figure 4 on the left side, and you're resting. If you can get all the way to the ground, good for you. I can't. Now I want you to go ahead and just pedal your calves out to give your calves a good stretch before we get into our work standing up. So when we're standing, I want you to see how far forward you can bend. So bend until you can't bend any further before your low back starts to round out. Okay? This is going to help us understand where your hamstrings are as far as tensile strength, as far as tension. We're going to go for a nice easy back bend. So put your palms together, cross your fingers, you're going to take it back. Nice big deep breaths here as you go through. Keeping your palms together, fingers pointing to the sky. I want you to go ahead and just kick it over to the right, kicking your left hip to the left. If it's feeling tight or tense, back off. Let's go ahead and switch it up. Over to the left and breathe. Nice big breath in as we come back up to the top and out. So what we want to do is we want to start with a little bit of a spine warm up here. So with our spine warm up, you're going to sit on top of the ball. We're going to flex and extend. If I go to the side so you can see what I'm doing, it's just 10 actions per motion, okay? As we go, flexion and extension starts the conversation in the low back, but the whole spine gets a good workout. Once you hit 10, then you stop. Now we're gonna go side to side with it. So it's same shoulder to same hip, and you're moving.
Some of my patients like to call it the Shakira move. I don't care what you call it, if it's Michael Phelps, whatever. Just get it going, get it shaking loose, get your spine ready for work. It helps your discs get more nutrients into the area, helps blood flow around those things, helps them to eliminate the waste material too. All good stuff. 2 mountains and a valley in the middle, and you're bouncing right here in the valley. Good. Breathe. Only bounce in the valley. Your spine and the low back doesn't like to rotate under a load. So with this one, this keeps your discs nice and safe as you're giving them new nutrients, eliminating waste material. In theory, people, we have no way of actually knowing that this is doing this. However, in my experience, this helps us to feel a little more lubricated down low, a little more ready for work. Now we're gonna go infinity symbol on the ground, up to the right and back, up to the left back, up to the right back, up to the left back. And now we switch, so it's back to the right and up, back to the left and up. So same motion, just different direction, helps you to tap into those lower discs and your pelvis for range of motion. Okay, we're gonna get into our cat-cow next. So you take the ball away. These are the few things that I keep for my low back as far as decompression every time I do a legs day. This is before, during, and after my leg day to help me wash, rinse, and repeat, get everything out of my spine. So that the next day I don't have that low back hangover. I hate that low back hangover. Makes me not want to do anything active. But we need to go ahead and start to cleanse, prep the area, but then also cleanse. So here on the physio ball, it's a breath in as you poke your butt out for cow. See how I'm poking my butt out like I'm a white-tailed deer? Showing everybody my goods back there. There they are. Okay, with a breath out, tuck your pelvis. Let your head and neck rest. With a breath in, you're back into this extension phase. This is called cow. You got your belly hanging. You're grazing in the meadow. You're eating the grass. You're having a good time. With a breath out, you saw something spooky. You're a cat. Now the hairs on your back raised up. Really tucking your pelvis on this one. With a breath in, back to cow. Breath out, back to cat. Breath in one more time for cow, and then we're out for cat. I go right from this into my main restorative posture. This is lumbar flexion over top of the physio ball. You're gonna see what I'm doing. So I have the ball, I'm going right over top, and I never truly leave my feet. I never truly leave my hands, and I'm rested, okay? And I'm rocking back and forth. As I rock back, the weight tracks up towards my mid-back. As I rock forward, the weight tracks down towards my low back or tailbone. I never get up off my feet because then I lose it. I lose it in my legs and it's not really helping me out at all anymore. With a breath in and out, I'm just gonna roll here. You can be up here for a few minutes if you like. This is in the same family as those teeter boards, the thing that hangs you upside down, like Batman, like Michael Keaton in 1989's Batman, helping him to traction out his low back. This is a nice specific way to do that. This helps you to free up the nerves so that whenever you do a heavy leg press of 1,000 pounds, you're able to get that weight off because the nerves aren't now tangled up in the low back or not as tangled up as they otherwise would be. We all need our little tweaks, we all need our little maintenance care to take care of these areas, but with your physio ball traction, with your cat-cow, and your spine warm-up, you now have a way to access motion into your spine to give yourself a much better legs day. So that hamstring stretches, quadriceps stretching can be that much more beneficial. See what the difference is pre and post those lumbar decompression exercises. If your legs are more apt to stretch, remember when you go for a quadriceps stretch, pull your heel to your buttocks, thrust your hip forward. See how my hip's going forward right here? You really gotta push it forward. People get those rectors stretched, okay? And then you wanna pedal it out for your calves. Pedal it out for your calves, one and the other. And then you wanna get into your pigeon pose. This is where I leave you guys in pigeon pose. This is my favorite restorative exercise for the low back. If you can stretch everything around your hip and pelvis, your low back is just gonna sing. Good notes, I hope. Have a great rest of your day. I'm Dr. Daniel Miller here at Chiropractic up in Mission Hills. I'm here for you. Let me know if you need me. Have a great day.